My name's Omar Sanyang, a youth and somebody who is very passionate when it comes to the services of the youth. Before going further, I would like to recognize the presence of the High Table, Honorable Member Alaji S. Dabo. You are welcome. The Chairman RYC, my good brother, you are also welcome. And the host, Zakaria, my good brother, we are all Sanyang. Thank you very much. I hope the Purakunankas here will know that there is no food for the day, body and then the lights. It is an honor and a privilege to stand in front of you today and say one or two things. I do not prepare, but I think I can do the best. As far as youths are concerned, we are always ready to deliver. It's a journey that is tough. It's a journey that is difficult. It is equally a journey that is full of challenges and obstacles. As youths of this country, we occupied 72% of the population of this country. Anything that we say or anything that we want to do, we will do it. Whether the country likes it or not, we are not the future. I said this earlier on and I will say it today. We are not the future. We are today. Youths are not the future leaders. We are leaders of today. They fooled us. They mislead us. They will always tell you that you are the future leaders. We are not leaders of the future. We are leaders of today. Any nation that develops, any nation that goes in front, any nation that realizes potentials, that nation solely depends on youths. So what are we waiting for, the youths of this country? It is so disheartening, it is so sad that we lost most of our brothers and sisters in the way, simply because they want to make an impactful life, not only to their families, but people that they are living with, that is their country. So we have to make sure that the sacrifices that they took is not in vain. We have to make sure that the journey that they took, it's dangerous, but we will not forget them as soon as possible. That is to say, that we will work as far as we can to make sure that we realize our potentials as youths. The youths of this country, the Gambia, we have a bigger tax line ahead of us. We have a nation to build and a destiny to claim. Building that nation and claiming that destiny becomes our sole responsibility as youths of this country. What are we going to do? Are we going to fold our hands to see this nation sink? Are we going to fold our hands to see the nation go back? Or we are going to work hand in glove to make sure the nation realizes our potentials? The nation belongs to us. Like I said earlier on, we are not the future, we are today. And we shall continue to fight to make sure that whatsoever that we are to do in this country is empowered. It will be so surprising to you that they are always going to tell you that we are going to empower youth, youth empowerment, youth empowerment. But we ask ourselves this fundamental question: are they really empowering us? No. So I want to thank Mr. Zakaria for bringing such a brilliant initiative, that is entrepreneurship. Whether the government empower us or not, we will empower ourselves. So empowering ourselves, we have to work with entrepreneurs to make sure that we become job creators but not job seekers. The youths of this country, the future of this country lies solely in our shoulders. Like I said earlier on, we now have to decide whether the country will move forward or the country will move backward. So if we want to take the responsibility of this country to move forward, then it becomes our sole responsibility again to start the fight. Freedom, like I will conclude my speech, freedom comes to those who fight, not to those who cry. The more you cry, the more your people will continue to die. So as youths of this country, we will rise and rise to defend our rights. Thank you.
It's indeed very touching, and then if you listen to him keenly, he did talk about entrepreneurship, skill development, as well as youth and child development, and this is the theme of this year's Convergence. And for the first time, so if we could have a gathering like this simply means next year and years to come, we are expected to do better, and of course, we are going to do better. This reminds me of the International Youth Diplomacy Conference that today is capable of gathering over 2,000 youths across the continent in Accra, Ghana annually, where the people of West Coast, including the youths and children, have been attending. When they started with nothing less than 10 participants, but now they are capable of gathering over 2,000 participants across Africa. And we are not just only stopping here, but we want this to go as far as possible. Forever, backward, never. Again, forever. Backward. I want to hear it. Forever. Backward, never. Forever with action. Backward. Never. Thank you very much. Yes. He said the youths are the leaders of today. That is practically possible. And of course, I believe in this concept simply because we did talk about the 2063 of AU agenda. When we talk about 2063, at that age, it is going to meet most of us and myself in our retirement ages. By 2063, how many old people are going to be alive? Considering the life expectancy in Africa. Therefore, 2063 is actually the target of the young people. You are the ones who are going to be in office at that time to run the affairs of the country, whether you like it or not. That is to say, anything for youth, without youth, is not for youth. So the youth have to wake up and then take the bull by the horn as soon as possible. We did mention about the national anthem, and we start the program with the national anthem here. Only if we know the importance of the clauses that we have in the Gambia national anthem. We say, for the Gambia, our homeland, we strive and work and pray that all may live in unity. Freedom and peace each day. I don't need to complete. I have one concept that if every youth in this country do remind himself of the clauses that are enshrined in our national anthem and the national pledge, believe me, it's not possible for any one of you to leave the track. You will ever remain on track without any fear or favor. Moving forward, we now have the singular honor to invite Honorable Karamo Jata, of course, the sponsorship and program coordinator for Sama Cairo Federation. You've been hearing Sama Cairo, Sama Cairo, Sama Cairo. And of course, I want to believe that yes, these people are really looking at the future of tomorrow. That is what it simply means in Mandinga, Sama Cairo. And of course, if you can pull out all the resources that you have to invest on the young people of this region and beyond, of course, you are the right people to be branded with the name Sama Cairo. On that note, I have the singular honor to invite Mr. Karamo Jata, the sponsorship and program coordinator for Sama Cairo Federation, to give his statement. Please put your hands together for him. Mr. Jata, you are highly welcome.
Madam Chair, Madam or Mr. Chair, whatever, permit me to, before going further, to recognize the different high members on the high table. Honorable MP for Kombo Central, sorry, here present Mr. Alaji Dabo. West Coast Regional, West Coast Youth Regional Committee, that's Lami Sane, the chairperson of the RYC for West Coast. Zakaria, the district chairperson for Kombo North. The Alcalo representative of Kabafita. Our youth advocates here on the high table, good morning. And also the media present and the participants, good morning to you all. I stand here today to represent my federation, that is Sama Cairo Federation. Sama Cairo Federation is a child and youth-focused organization that is operating in Kombo East and Kombo Central districts. Of course, our partnership with our Kombo Central Youth Committee has just started. And as a federation, we will continue to nurture that partnership for the interest of the youth folk. Of course, we know our youth represent the future, but somebody just said it's today. And it is our collective responsibilities to nurture and guide them towards a path of success, resilience, and fulfillment. Of course, today, with a profound sense of purpose and optimism, we delve into a critical theme that not only shapes the future of our youth, but also plays a pivotal role in addressing two pressing issues of our time: rising crime rates and irregular migration. The theme at the heart of the discussion is promoting, of course, entrepreneurship, education, and skill development for our youth and children. In recent times, communities around the country have grappled with the repercussions of escalating crime rates and the distressing phenomenon of irregular migration. These challenges often find their roots in the lack of opportunities, especially for our younger generation. However, I firmly believe that by focusing on entrepreneurship, education, skills development, we can pave the way for a brighter, safer future. Of course, we know entrepreneurship empowers individuals to transform ideas into reality, fostering innovation and creating economic opportunities. By instilling an entrepreneurial spirit in our youth, we provide them with the tools to be architects of their destiny. Entrepreneurship not only contributes to economic growth, but also instills a sense of ownership and responsibility within individuals. So let's invest in programs that nurture creativity, mentorship, and business skills, ensuring our youth can be job creators rather than job seekers. Education is the cornerstone of a thriving society. It equips individuals with the knowledge and skills necessary to navigate the complexities of life. To mitigate crime and irregular migration, we must prioritize accessible and quality education for all. This includes not only traditional academic subjects, but also practical life skills and vocational training. An educated population is an empowered population, less susceptible to criminal activities and more capable of making informed decisions about their future. Skills development is the bridge that connects education to employment. By investing in practical skills training, we are sure to equip our youth with the tools necessary to enter the workforce successfully. Vocational training programs, apprenticeship, and skill building initiatives enhance employability and empower individuals to contribute meaningfully to their communities. At least it is important that we start collaborating with industrial partners to tailor skill development programs to meet the demand of the job market. Because, like you said, we must create jobs. And of course, in skills, we often hear people saying, the young people of the Gambia do not want to go in for skills. As a federation, currently we have a skills training center where we are training young men and women on shoemaking. But to our surprise, the enrollment, we had a lot of boys, young men, but at the end of the program, we have more women. The boys withdrew, and we have the ladies are there. I think we have a participant. I think in the midst of this crowd, I think I can recognize two young girls who are participating in that training, in the shoemaking training. I think these are the two ladies. Can you stand, please? Can you stand? These young women are into shoemaking. So we believe in the near future, they will be able to create jobs for their fellow youth. Thank you so much. And in conclusion, of course, promoting entrepreneurship, education, and skills development is not just a pathway. It is a roadmap to a future where crime rates decline, irregular migration decreases, and youth can aspire to achieve their dreams. Let us unite in our commitment to providing the resources, guidance, and opportunities necessary to shape a generation that is resilient, resourceful, and ready to build a better world. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Uncle Karabo, the sponsorship and programs coordinator of Sama of the Federation. Either you are from Samakero, Lindy, you are, but as long as you are in Chelford, he is our uncle. And also, he has highlighted a lot of good areas in which they have been supporting the youth. Okay. He spoke about their commitment to help entrepreneurship in West Coast, most especially the shoemaking center that was built in Samakairo's office in Nema. That is also a very good start in which they are sponsoring people, especially young girls that stood up here. Also, Samakairo has also been helping a lot of school-going children, most especially those that are going to primary school, with a lot of school materials, books, textbooks, and a lot of things, which I am not an exception of because I am also a sponsored child of Samakairo Federation. Moving on to the next item, I have the singular honor, of course, with the exception of my co-MC, I want to call on a very beautiful lady in our midst. She is very beautiful, very determined, and she is also very intelligent. This lady is my mentor. She is Fatima Chede, also my big sister. Fatima Chede is one of the Gambia's finest poets. Also, she is from West Coast region, and she was staying in Kombo Central District here. Fatima, please come and give us a piece of your poem. You're a beautiful lady.
All this for me.
All this for you.
Assalamu alaikum. Today I am just in the mood to be an introvert. I don't feel like I'm ready to socialize. But yeah, we were born in far and marginalized villages. Our hearts burnt for not getting the kind of education we dreamt of. Our dreams were so far yet hard to achieve. Our lives filled with bitter slogans. You won't make it. In proving these people wrong, I wrote a song that narrates our story. I named it, We Must Achieve It. See, society forgets how hard we struggle. How many times you and I go to school without lunch. Society forgets how mommy and daddy hustle to pay our school fees. See, this fees is not a defense to defamation, but a record of our formation, for we are the pride of this generation. So that was just a way of saying, how are you? I will recite my piece, and the title of the piece is Dara. I love to recite it everywhere I go because it encompasses a lot of things, and I hope you all will enjoy. Chairman, please don't beat me today. It is sadness, So amul dara duñ la téye dara du xew ba ñu wax la dara cause you are considered to be dara. So demee dara sax ñu ne doo dara di la yuxu ba ngay bara sa raka su amee ñu ne ko yaay dara jël ko égal ko sa kaw duñ la musa jox dara. So it is sad. It is sad ne fii ñu fi am dara joxuñ al yatimi dara di leen romba di jëndal seen family sara xara di leen bégloo, forgetting the first 3 lines in Suratul Ma'un. Have you seen him who denies the recompense? That is he who repulses the orphan hastily and urges not on the feeding of the al-miskin, the poor. So it is sad. It is sad ne bés dina ñëw dara du des ci aduna bi ku fi am dara sax du ànd ak dara parce que yàlla du la yóbbu ak dara sudul loo ko liggéeyal kon aduna bi du dara. See, living and dying is what we are here for, sinning and repenting, forgiving and forgetting. Kon bul gis nit rek nga ne ko yow doo dara. Bum la ñaan dara be nga ne ko amuloo dara soo koy jox dara sax nam nekk ci sutura parce que bés dina ñëw doo ànd ak dara. So be mindful. Be careful, because even the powerful can be hurtful. So say sorry to the sorrowful, even when the hurtful is so colorful. Never forget to be useful. So it is sad. It is sad ne suñ jigéen yi dañoo ëmb ba juróom-ñeenti weer dem hôpital te duñ gis dara. Duñ ànd ak dara parce que neene bi dem na ci dara bu mag bi mooy ci Yàlla. Kon fokk ñun poit si ñu binda dara parce que gisuñu dara. Ko fewni Gambia hewani kono ɓe waɗani mo kala naɗani ha hewɓe mari ndesan ɗum na yurmini dega li naharima naftuma gesto dumay gis dara sudut suñ ndawi yeb jarnen si yoni gannaaw bi yoon bu daw yaram yoon bu amalut kenn yërmande yoon bu wona bakken yu bari mu jox leen dee bu daw yaram ndox bi fata seen bakken yi mu fata seen nokki yi mu fata seen dena yi waay ñii ñu ne duñ bàyyi fokk ñu bégloo yaay yi balaa ñoo taay yi bari na man sakunda kongole ba deyrin kuwal be ba sumiyaarin fenne mantara diyaarin but enough is enough parce que lu ñàkk si ndaw dafa bari. We have lost our fathers, brothers and even future husbands. Kon jot na pour ñu waxalante dëgga wonalante dëgga saxalante dëgga ndax dëgga mooy taxaw. Thank you.
Wow, so emotional. What a beautiful piece by a very beautiful young lady. Thank you so much, Fatima Kebe. And then we now call on Yaya, aspirant Baji. Of course, aspirant is not part of his name, so Yaya Baji. I am now calling on Yaya Baji to come and also give us a piece. Yaya is also a youth staying in West Coast region here, and also he's a resident of Kombo Central. So Yaya, you are highly welcome to come and give us a piece.
Thank you. So, wow.
All right. Good morning to you all. And first of all, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the members of the high table. First, I will start with the honorable member for Kombo Central, Honorable Ali Isdawo, the West Coast Regional Youth Chairman, Mr. Honorable Sanyang. I wouldn't forget my brother and also a teacher, Mr. Sanyang, who is a teacher in my former school. And congratulations for putting all this together. And we're grateful and we hope to witness many more of this kind. Well, this came as a surprise because I am not a spoken word artist. And I would like to congratulate Fatima Kebe for that wonderful piece. The piece I want to recite today, it has been long been written, but I think today is going to be the first day that I'm going to do spoken word. And the piece goes like this. It is a piece about today's generation. And it reads, when I look around our society, I wonder if we give conscience to humanity. Mankind is engaged in all sorts of vanity, forgetting our personality and which is the reality in all certainty. Mankind gives less regard to humanity, which leads to committing atrocity without considering posterity, declining the status of our community and diminishing our dignity in the quest for prosperity. Mankind lacks the orientation, notification, inspiration, and dedication. We need the inculcation of education in the youth of our generation. When one is mourning in the morning, all should be mourning and not be narrating stories in the morning. When your father is mourning in the morning after losing a loved one in the morning. Hadamadiya mumakoiro fasaro kanyo sembentu ya nintonyala. Badiya nyoyaya ni kanyoya ni nabankudiyaya. Kupuro ulofal kunifana kolela chikema wala nubaja duayole. Kunifan jilef inyana wolol. Uli kunila kolol. Numang duayole. Thank you very much.